Hi there, Wassam. My name is Ellen, and I'll be correcting this essay for you today. Happy to see that you have submitted a task 1 for your IELTS preparation. Let's get into this straight away, see what you wrote. It's the letter. Let's see what you wrote. Dear Mr. Brown family, I am Dr. Wissam El Saleh, a general dentist, practicing in Saudi Arabia since 5 years ago. I was looking for a dental college to continue my education and improve my work. Eventually, I have found Royal College in London. One of the first but not last requirement to apply for this college is to have IELTS score 7, not less. Therefore, I strongly believe in the idea of living and staying for some period of time in an English country along with native English family to boost my English level. Okay, I want to just stop there for a minute. Because it appears that this is the English and Homestay letter, but I didn't really understand that until I got down here. So there are a handful of things that I would like to fix in this letter. First of all, starting from the beginning, Mr., there's a full stop here, and then no comma, and then Brown, but that doesn't make sense because if you're writing to the Brown family, you wouldn't say Mr. Okay, so you should either write Dear Mr. Brown, comma, or Dear Brown family, comma. Okay. And then in the first couple of sentences, the grammar was a little shaky. I would really change some of this. You wrote, I am Dr. Wissam El Saleh. So, my name is Wissam El Saleh, and I am a general dentist practicing in Saudi Arabia. That's all you need to say, okay? Now, all of this was really kind of irrelevant. Now, I realize that the instructions say you should introduce yourself, but I think this was just going a little too much into that. Also, this letter is a formal letter, and so what we do in formal letters is we start off by saying the reason why we're writing, and that's something you didn't do. You started straight away with this introduction of yourself when what you really should have done is introduce the reason for your letter. Therefore, it should have been something like, Dear Mr. Brown and family. That's another thing you could have said. Dear Mr. Brown and family, I am writing with regard to the English and Homestay program. I have been informed that you will be my host family for the duration of this program. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce myself. I am Dr. Wissam El Saleh, and I am a general dentist practicing in Saudi Arabia. Full stop. Okay, so that's how you do it. You start with the reason why you're writing, and then you can do the introduction after that. Okay, so we kind of fixed the organizational portion of this. So we talked about what the first paragraph should be. So the reason for your writing, and then, the introduction of yourself. But what I want to do is I just want to look a little bit at what you wrote and clean up some of that grammar. I still want you to organize your answer the way I suggested, but I also want you to know why grammatically some of this is wrong. Okay? So I am Dr. Wissam El Saleh, a general dentist, full stop. Okay, fine. I have been practicing in Saudi Arabia for 5 years. Okay. I was looking for a dental college to continue my education and improve my work. Full stop. I finally found Royal College with a capital C in London. All right, so like I said, this doesn't really apply to this particular letter. but that's how you would fix it a little bit. Okay, so one of the first requirements to apply to this college is to have an IELTS score of 7 and above, comma, therefore, comma, I strongly believe in the idea of living and staying for some time, for some period of time in an English speaking country, along is one word, with a native English family, no comma, to boost my English level. Okay, so again, I think you could have included some of this, but I think maybe it's a bit much. So again, I probably would have left all of this out. So just stick to what I suggested, the reason for your writing, and just a brief introduction about you. So what you want to do next, of course, is go into the questions. Okay, so let's see what you wrote in this paragraph. First of all, I would really like to thank you for accepting me as a part of your family and for accepting me as a part of your family and giving me the chance to stay at your home. So this sentence, I think, would have gone really, really nicely in your introduction. So you can talk about the reason for your writing. You can introduce yourself a little bit, say that you're a dentist practicing in Saudi Arabia, and then you could say this. I thought this would be great. I would really like to thank you for offering to host me as part of this program. I'm looking forward to it, something like that. And that would have been great. Okay, so then in the next paragraph, when you're going to start asking the questions, you could say something like, prior to my arrival in the UK, I would like to have some clarifications to some questions that I have. And then, so you do want to introduce it like this, okay? So that we know what this paragraph is about. So as long as is not correct. So let's just fix it as this visit will be my first experience to the UK. I would really like to have an idea about living, tuition fees, food, transportation, and most importantly, comma, climate. Full stop. So you can see I changed quite a bit. This was repetitive. You said it's your first experience, and then you said you've never been in the UK. It's the same thing, so you just keep one. All right, so back to here. I was checking through the weather forecast, not podcast, the weather forecast on my cell phone, but I would really appreciate if you could give me an idea about what to wear outdoors and indoors. So no comma here, and then here you need an S. Is warm enough at your and heating system adjustable? Okay, let's see. Is it warm enough at your home? And is the heating system adjustable? Question mark. Do you suggest I bring winter pajamas? So this here, or am I supposed to bring winter pajamas? I understand what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, am I supposed to bring winter pajamas? But you can't do this like this exclamation point and then just continue the sentence. It doesn't work. So what I would also like to do is maybe fix the grammar a little bit, make it a little grammatically accurate and a little maybe more formal. So what I would do here is, could you tell me if your house is warm, or do you recommend that I bring winter pajamas? All right, and then it's just one sentence and it's fine. Since I am planning to travel light without have and no dash. I prefer to bring the mandatory things and not to bring useless parcels. For all right, and then here the for instance is not right here. For instance doesn't belong. For instance is like for example. So you could have said regarding my arrival, my flight will be this coming October 3rd at 7 p.m. in your local time, full stop. I will be grateful if our first meeting will be in the airport, full stop. Yours, with an S, sincerely, comma, and then your name. Okay, so I think you haven't told us in your email at least what score you need. So that would be interesting to know, because then I could kind of suggest things to you appropriately. But I saw a lot of grammatical errors here. Really quite a few. There's not really a lot of precision. So I understand what you're trying to say, but I can see that you're not always able to exactly express what you would like to say in the way you would like to say it. So I would like to see you improving your overall English level while you prepare for IELTS. Okay, so you could do that either locally, or I'm not really sure what would work for you best to improve your overall grammar level. But that's something that definitely needs to be done. And then we can work on things like organization and task achievement and all these other elements here. Okay. So, let me know if you have any questions about this. We have a wonderful course that would give you a wealth of information to help you prepare. But like I said, I think you do also need to improve your general English along with the course. Okay. So see if that's something you'd like to do. Look forward to working with you. Good luck.